New Genesis, normally a world alive with laughter and joy. Today, a place of sorrow. War has ravaged New Genesis, and its people have learned yet again that even a god may die. His name was Lonar. Of all the gods, he was the most secretive and self-contained, yet his death has touched a world that will never be the same again. But not all gods feel grief. Some know burning anger, and one of them is Orion.
That child is the cause of Lonar's death. He comes from Apocalypse, and it was because of him that Lonar left his post. He tricked Lonar into bringing him and the Eskimos to New Genesis. Once the Eskimos were here, Darkseid attacked them and stole the anti-life equation from their mind. Lonar fought Darkseid and was killed. Darkseid escaped with 1/6 of the equation. I would have destroyed Lucifer then and there, but High Father said there must be an end to killing. He said I should feel mercy for the boy. But I only feel mercy for Lonar, who is dead. Now, by tradition, he must return to the source.
The source, the essence of wisdom, the root of all strength. There's a liturgy, but for the gods it has no meaning when the ceremony is ended. The slab is raised and Lonar is gone. Then, as though on cue, the mother box pings. There is trouble back on Earth. The American general, Matthew Torch, the man delegated to protect from Darkseid. Torch holds 1/6 of the anti-life equation. Jezebel and Lightray watches as Orion flies to Earth. Wielder of the Astroforce, the flight to Earth takes less than a heartbeat. Though for the hunter, a heartbeat can seem like eternity. Orion arrives to the general's base where he spots the Titan. Titan! One of Darkseid's highest field commander in the first Apocalypse War. Orion tells him how he is a disgrace for leading his army into an ambush, which only he survived. Titan says it's all lies, that he was betrayed by his men. Because of the ambush, he spent half a century in Darkseid's dungeon, and has now been given the chance to redeem himself at the cost of Orion's life. Torch screams in horror. Orion grabs onto Torch and tells him to run, for Darkseid do not need him alive to probe his brain. Torch is hysterical and can't save himself. It's up to Orion now to save him. Titan says the general must be captured now or not at all. Orion notices that Titan shattered the fuel drum. Orion shoots the fuel and it bursts into flames. Titan screams in agony. Orion tells General Torch, who is frightened that Titan uses the Omega effect as a means of teleportation. General Torch says that Orion is an ally, despite hunting him down since he appeared.
General, I think it's time we talked. There is a war between New Genesis and Apocalypse with Earth caught in the middle. Earth was created when the old gods were alive, and man was made in the image of their world and themselves. Earth remained as a memory of their greatness, carrying the seeds of a new greatness. New Genesis and Apocalypse are the remains of the old God's world, split apart into halves, equal, yet incomplete. This equation you hold is the key to Darkseid's victory? No one knows the equation's secret. What we do know is that this equation was the most guarded weapon of the evil gods, and with it, they planned to destroy the cosmos itself. The equation was once held by a woman known as Beautiful Dreamer, but she vanished. I'm wanted in Metropolis, be safe.
Elsewhere, in a nameless place where the shadows brood, Darkseid looks as everything goes according to plan. Isaac shouts, saying that Isaiah will save him and won't allow him to be held captive.
Isaiah already abandoned you. Jargon kidnapped you when Dr. Bedlam attacked the gods. If Isaiah cared, he would have saved you by now.
Isaac calls him a liar and Darkseid slaps him.
Take him away, Gargon, and give him to my wife, Degra, for education. I have great plans for that boy. Titan, we separated Orion from the general. Go now for his persecution.
Orion arrives to Metropolis, the home of Superman. Jezebel greets him, saying that Isaiah wants to speak to the both of them. Dave Lincoln, an Earthling who holds 1/6 of the equation, assumes Orion wants to see him. Claudia Shane tells him to not be so egotistical. He is here for Jezebel. Jezebel asks Orion why is he alone. Orion says he chooses to be. She pity him. Then the contact begins. The Mother Box contacts Highfather. Highfather says he has a clue of Isak whereabouts. As a grim reminder of the pact, Lucifer was sent to them. Just as Orion and Scott Free were exchanged, so too has Lucifer and Isak has been exchanged. He shows Orion a place called Happy Land, an evil amusement park ran by Desad. It was destroyed by some youths from Supertown. Highfather says to search for Isak there. Jezebel says she's going to leave her Mother Box to Dave Lincoln for his protection. Happy Land, where Desad turn men's fear into creatures of life and death. Some creatures pull up on the godlings. The parademons attacks. Orion and Jezebel fights off the parademons. Orion tells her not to destroy them all, for they could use a guide.
He says the entrance is their Jezebel.
I don't trust him, Orion. But do we have a choice?
None.
Suddenly, an energy beam destroys the parademon, one of Dr. Bedlam's animates. Together, Jezebel using her fire eyes and Orion using his astroforce fires at the inanimate. Orion looks around. He sees cobwebs, dust, the stench of mildew. The place hasn't been visited for months. It was a decoy, all a decoy.
Torch.
Simultaneously in New Mexico,
I got to get out. Find some way to escape all of this talk about gods and wars. It's crazy. I'm an American citizen, a soldier. They can't involve me. I'll report them to the government. Yes, that's what I'll do. Maxwell Torch is no man's fool. I won't take this lying down. If those weirdos want to take me, they'll have to find me.
We already have.
Next issue, General Torch in the hands of Darkseid, Jezebel origin and more. Be here for The Memory Machine.